Why does he walk like that? Why does he walk like that? Hi, hello everybody, my name is RainerFalls and welcome back to another video. Your Dragon Sovereigns are back on the banner fighting for your attention, along with the long-awaited rerun of the 4-star Hazo. So, I'm just curious, do you even know how to build them? Do you even know how they work? Do you even know what they do? In this video, I'm going to show you how to build the characters and what they do and what their best team comps are. That being said, Zhongli is going to be the first one we do, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about his best in slot sets, as well as his best teams for DPS and also sub DPS and support. In my opinion, Zhongli is best as used as a support and a shielder. He also can heal. However, a lot of people like to use him for DPS because of his burst. His burst turns everyone into salt. Yeah, that's a thing. Anyways, let's get on with the video. So, you might be looking at the banner and like, should I pull for his weapon? Don't. His weapon is the worst in slot for him. As a matter of fact, 3-star weapons, the white and black tassel are kind of your best bet. You can get those in any chest in leeway. And if not, there are a bunch of defense percent pole arms that you can probably go for, or attack percent that are easily craftable and free to play. I just don't recommend going for his weapon. If anything, go for Nouvelette's weapon, even if you don't want Nouvelette, because Nouvelette's weapon is a crit damage catalyst, which is good for basically any DPS catalyst user. And we'll go over that in another video. When it comes to Zhongli, he's going to be completely on defense. You're going to want defense, literally everything. For the goblet, you're going to want a defense percent or geo damage bonus. I recommend geo damage bonus just because it's more beneficial and it gives him that geo damage bonus. Now you might be wondering, what set do I put him on? Well, we'll get into that in just a second. As for your circlets, I technically put him on defense percent. It's easier, or you can put him on HP. Now for your sands, you can also do defense percent or attack percent. I think defense is the best there. And for the feather and the flower, it doesn't really matter, but you do want good substats. Now your substats, you're going to want energy recharge, crit rate, crit damage, and elemental mastery are like the top ones. Attack is good, but it's not the best. That being said, let's talk about sets and artifacts that you can use on him. I recommend Husk of Opulent Dreams. Husk of Opulent Dreams does something that's super useful, and what that does is on a 2-piece set, which means you have 2 of the same set equipped, it adds an increase of defense by 30%, which all Geo characters benefit from because they literally increase their power by defense percent. And a 4-piece percent will essentially give them this little thing where you can see in the video here, it has like a 0 and then a 1 and then a 2 and then a 3. It'll go up to 4 maximum, and that increases their 6% defense and a 6% geo damage bonus after 6 seconds without gaining any stacks. A stack is lost, and they're called Curiosity Stacks. That's specifically just for the Husk of Opulent Dreams piece. As for his talents, I recommend going with the skill, the middle one first, then his burst, and then his standard attack or his normal attack. I don't even use that 90% of the time. His shield is actually the most important thing, to be honest. Here I'm going to actually show you how he functions in combat. So as you can see, his shield goes up, and you have to hold down I have a right trigger on my Xbox controller that I use on my PC, but you hold that down and it essentially performs a short one, and it creates a pillar. There's no shield, but it also creates crystallize, which gives you a temporary shield. If you don't know what Genshin Impact elemental reactions are, I actually have a video which you can check out here, and you can watch that and learn about elemental reactions and then come back here. But if you've gotten this far, don't forget to give this video a like and a subscribe. It really means a lot to me, and I really hope you enjoy the rest of the video. And once you continue with this specific skill, if you hold down the trigger or the skill button, it'll create a shield and a pillar, so that shield is basically almost impenetrable, and it'll shield you from a lot of damage. If you don't have Zhongli, you can always use Noelle in that aspect, but her cooldown is atrocious. Now, in battle, there are a variety of different teams you can use for Zhongli. I recommend, if you're going to do Zhongli as a good support, Mono Geo is your best bet, which means all Geo. He's great for that, so I recommend Goro for the Geo buffs. If you have Chiori, she's a great DPS, but she's also a great sub-DPS. Navia's great, and so is Ito. There's also Albedo, and of course there are other characters, and I could go on, but my main team I'd recommend is Goro, Zhongli, Navia, and then Chiori. And if you don't have Chiori, you can put Noelle. She's a great shielder just like Zhongli, and she also would work as a minor healer as well. If you don't want to go mono Geo and you just want a good shielder for your teams and you're not that great at dodging or doing big damage and you just want something to be more defensive, I'd recommend Zhongli to be your healer slash tank essentially. And then have an actual healer like Bennett. He's great. He's very easy to obtain. If you haven't gotten Bennett already, then you need to go get Bennett ASAP. There's also Noelle. She's great. She's also not as great as a healer, but she's a great shielder. You can also then include sub DPS units. If you have Albedo, he's fantastic for that. But you can include characters that'll increase your reactions, like any Hydra unit like Ching Cho, or you can include a Dendro user or a Cryo user like from Monet, Layla, who's also another shielder, or even Diona, who's a shielder and a healer. You can also include Fischl, and then just include whoever you want as your DPS, the main damage dealer. And that is a great team comp for him for just a shielder and also to keep enemies in place with his burst. If you have any other questions, feel free to please ask away. I love building characters, but you can watch the rest of this video and just watch me struggle on getting artifacts that are even decent and trying to rebuild my Zhongli as I haven't touched him in many months. If you enjoyed this video and you need a little bit of help building and you didn't get all the information you wanted here, I have a Discord. The link is in the description down below, or you can feel free to ask me a question in the comments and I'm more than willing to help you out. You can also go ahead and just join the Discord like I said and ask any questions in the gaming channel that we have there. We have a variety of different Genshin players in the server and a lot of them are pretty experienced like myself and wouldn't mind helping you at all. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed and got a lot of useful information about how to build your Geo Daddy, like everyone calls him, and sit on his lap. Come on, I can't be the only one who wants to sit on that statue. Anyways, if you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.